Okay, so right out of the gate, we want to show you how to customize your own site. Let's make this yours. Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about is the relationship between your website, your normal website, and your Allmoxy site, which are two separate things. And since the best way to show you is just with a real website, I'm going to use my family's company since they don't mind. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a normal website, www.lewiscabinet.com. So they've gone out and they have their own domain, their own website, their own hosting. They take care of that independently. So the way that this works is they are given an additional Allmoxy account, and when their customers click this button, then it goes, you see, to lewiscabinet.allmoxy.com. So these are actually two separate sites that just tie together and work in tandem. And we do offer custom domains so that you can make this whatever you'd like to. So something like lewiscabinet.orders.com. So the trick is just to make the branding, the logos, and everything flow. So you want to take special notice at their headers and kind of the layout here. And what they've done is just made it to where when they click on the order, the customer still feels like they're at the same site. They have public ordering turned off, but if public ordering were turned on, you'd want to make sure that your header from your normal website flowed nicely to the header for your Allmoxy site. Since these guys have a step in between, they don't really match, which is something that I would change if I were them. So you want to make sure that you tie in the two sites with cohesive branding, and that the customer doesn't feel like they've gone to another planet or that something suspicious is happening. Even without a custom domain, it's been our experience that your customers will overwhelmingly feel at home in your Allmoxy site. As far as websites are concerned, I'll give you a link to a couple places that you can get yours upgraded if you'd like. Also check out your local design and website firm or your geeky cousin, whatever. But it might be a good idea as you're getting a new website, a new ordering interface, to go ahead and upgrade your website, because these are always changing and you'll want to feel new and current. In fact, by the time you watch this video, this will probably be outdated. So always a good idea to update and keep with current trends so people feel like they're dealing with a company that's on the uppity up. Alright, so let's get into it now. Let's organize your site and customize it to your theme. So log into your site. So come up here to settings and come down to theme. Okay, the default theme pertains to your catalog. And basically what it does is it sets up how many columns you want on your ordering page. We don't really need to worry about that right now. So let's just leave it at default. Your sidebar location, see right now it's on far right. You can also set it to the left side. And that's really just a preference. Set your company time zone, and here's where we get into some design. Your invoice logo appears at the top of your invoices. So select a file and insert it. The login page image is what you see when you are not logged in. So if I log out, this right here is the image in question. Okay, so the next section is the header background and the header content. So when we say header, what we're talking about is this gray section right here. So this can be completely customizable. So you see in this case, we've got a header background that's just a little slice of gray, and what it does is it repeats. So it's just repeated 1,000 times until it fills the screen, and that's the background. Then the content lives on top of the background. In this case, you can't see it because it's white, but it's this image right here. You could do all kinds of stuff here. You can do buttons, links, logos, or anything else. And like any other web page, you can view the source code and just customize this completely if you know what you're doing. Now this obviously doesn't have to be done until you launch, but let's go ahead and do it so it looks good while you're working. So take a few minutes, put in a header background, and get a couple of your logos in the site and make it feel like yours.